Okay folks, we are going to do a showing today of the little micro short Daring. This was super ultra low budge. I did a review video of the Godox S30 Light Kit a couple months back, and not too long after that we did a BTS kind of post-mortem video breaking down the behind the scenes of this little short that you're about to watch. So this little short was completely inspired by my crazy idea that you can light a scene using only the three little Godox S30 lights. They're like little 30-watt, little mini junior Lico LED kind of lights, I call them. It's a pretty cool little light kit, so if you haven't seen those videos, there'll be links down in the description below as always. And then we did the little behind the scenes video, right? Showing the breakdowns and kind of how we did it. And if you're interested in videos like that, that's kind of what we do over on the Dog Times Patreon. Once a week I put out like an hour-long episode, just kind of giving everybody a sneak peek. It's almost like a live journal, even more so than what it is here on the YouTube. I like to call the Patreon my private journal. So if you're into that, kind of what it's like being a startup kind of indie DIY filmmaker slash cinematographer here in LA, then you might want to check out the Dog Times Patreon. But today we're going to be showing the little Daring. The entire cast and crew completely volunteered their time to me, so gigantic thank you to all of you again. Now keep in mind the lighting is not consistent because I was only using the little Godox S30 lights. We were using some other modifiers, and again, if you want to check out what those modifiers were, you're going to want to see that BTS video. And also the audio is not consistent either because there was zero budget put into this. Like I said, everyone volunteered their time to me. Again, thank you. So there was no budget for proper audio mixer or a boom op on set. So even though our good friend David Dadon helped me try to fix the audio in post, it's still, you know, it just wasn't captured clean on the day. So you kind of get what you get. So keep all that in mind. There was zero stakes on this because it was just some half crazy idea of mine. I just wanted to create something to showcase this little Godox S30 Light Kit. So all in all, I think the end result was pretty dang good. Our talent was really amazing, and I had some awesome crew. So yeah, so here's the little video, and I hope you enjoy it.
It's been a long 2 weeks on this case, and I know the same thing now that I knew when she walked in that door.
A whole lot of nothing.
Mr. Daring, Miss Beverly has been calling all day.
Well, that would be consistent with the past 14 days now, wouldn't it, Charlotte?
Would you like me to report back to her then, Mr. Daring?
Oh, I don't know, Charlotte. Why don't you tell her I was abducted by aliens? Yeah, you can tell her that I can no longer help her search for a missing husband because I'm too busy searching for my own missing memories because of my recent extraterrestrial mind invasion. Say it like that.
Very well then, Mr. Daring.
I was so close to retiring and getting out of this hellhole, but you just had to walk in here and ruin everything.
Mr. Daring? Mr. Daring!
Charlotte, I don't care what you tell that evil woman. You can tell her I've taken ill or that I've died, for God's sakes. I just need one moment to myself. Clues!
I have all of these clues that I discovered.
Mr. Daring, if you don't want to help me find my husband, I'll gladly accept the return of my check and seek aid elsewhere.
Mr. Daring spent your check in its entirety the first week. You see, we're running late on
Charlotte!
the rent and...
Thank you, Charlotte. That'll be quite enough. You'll have to excuse her. You see, she has this nervous tic where she just lies in order to relieve her anxiety. She's a wreck, that one. You know, when I found her, she was actually a homeless pickpocket.
Mr. Daring, spare me the novel. It's clear you don't have the money to return to me, so what do you propose we do?
Well, actually, we have been breaking some new ground on this case.
Mr. Daring.
BB, please.
Whatever. What's it gonna be, BB? Are you gonna help me find my husband, or am I gonna have to get my money back some other way?
Well, I got a lead on a guy down in South Pass. He's been giving me the runaround, but I do think that I can get him to break. He'll be at the governor's ball tonight.
I'm listening.
I know the guy, Jake. He works the front door. He can get me in. But it might be a little odd if I were to show up alone. I'm gonna need a date.
Well, in that case, I'll be back to pick you up around 8 o'clock. And wear a tie, BB. A clean one.
Charlotte?
I'm gonna need you to iron my lucky shirt, the light blue one, okay? And I need you to find me a soiree this evening, something fancy that BMW drivers might attend, like something that can pass off as a governor's ball.
Shall I just phone your friend Jake and get you those 2 tickets to the event you were telling Miss Beverly about?
Charlotte, I'm really going to need you to work on your fabrication skills.